Imagine turning $2,600 into $30,000 in 1 year. In this video, we break down the exact steps using proven strategies on FTMO. The good news is you can make over $30,000 with prop firms like FTMO without doing too much. All you need to do is stick around as we discuss how these prop firms work, how to pass challenges, how to get funded, and how to make even six figures on the same platform using a hedging strategy. But before we talk about this strategy, let's talk about what prop firms will do for you. The truth is, to make enough money on a trading account with prop firms, you need an account of at least $100,000. You must agree this is a lot of money, which cannot be easily found around and anywhere. This is why prop firms exist, to give you the capital that you need. However, it comes with a price, challenges. Challenges can be challenging, for real, especially if you're not a professional trader. You can get easily tossed about and lose your money if you fail to meet your targets at any stage of your challenge. Just so you don't get confused, a funding challenge is a trading program that allows you to trade using the firm's money. A funding challenge comes in different phases that you have to pass before you get your account funded. This means passing these phases are very essential, and you may spend too much time learning how to pass instead of spending the time to make money. This is why I created XO Capital, to help traders and investors get through their challenges phase without losing their money. While there are several prop firms out there, we mainly work with one prop firm, the best prop firm. FTMO stands out as one of the top prop firms. Trusted by over 40,000 traders worldwide, they offer an attractive 80% profit share, which means you get to keep the majority of your earnings. A great deal for those looking to maximize their returns in forex trading. In 2023, FTMO generated approximately $230 million in revenue and is projected to hit more than $250 million this year. Their solid financials, with around $100 million in profits, put them in a strong position to handle any market uncertainties. They managed very well the situation back in May 2024 this year, when the prop trading landscape saw a shakeup when Apple, concerned about fraud and misuse of MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 by offshore brokers, threatened to remove these apps from the App Store unless MetaQuote comply with stricter regulations. In response, MetaQuote tightened its policies, halting services for certain offshore prop firms, and as a result, FTMO made the tough decision to ban US traders to avoid any legal issues. If you are a US resident and still want to access FTMO, the top-rated prop firm, we've got a solution for you. XO Capital offers a tailored strategy that allows US traders to bypass these restrictions and benefit from FTMO Top 1 platform. To find out more about this, schedule a call with me through the link in the description below. You see, hedging strategy, in the simplest words, means playing safe. This is because no matter how good your trading strategy is, sometimes you can make mistakes with your predictions. And as you must know, mistakes in trading can cost you a lot. So how exactly does the hedging strategy work? Hedging strategy uses two different trading accounts to take different trades on the same currency and at the same time. This means if you're losing on one account, you're definitely winning on the other. This is the strategy that XO Capital uses to enable you to be on the safe side. To make you understand how it works, let's create a simple illustration. Let's say the first account is A and the second is B. Account A is the prop firm account, while account B is the broker account. So let's assume the prop account buys on a particular currency pair, the broker's account would sell instead. If the prop account loses, the broker's account wins, and vice versa. Think of it like balancing two sides of a scale. When one goes down, the other goes up. This strategy helps you to retain money, whatever the outcome may be, and if that's not enough, it helps you to make a lot of money while at it. Now, let's move on to how to make money with prop firms. For clarity, we will use this prepared table for explanation using an account size of $100,000 as an illustration. The challenge doesn't come free, but at a really reduced fee compared to what you will get from the firm. To get started, you need about $2,600, which is for funding the broker account for phase 1, phase 2, funded 1, and the challenge cost. If you add these fees all together, you will arrive at about $2,657, representing $600 challenge cost plus $2,057 hedging collateral. After that is in place, you can begin with the challenge. Now we are going on with our assumptions, and as you can see, there are two scenarios on this table. One, if the prop account fails, and two, if the prop account wins. Remember, we said that if the prop account wins, the broker account loses and vice versa. Let's start with the first case scenario, if prop account wins. In phase one, you'll use $960 from total hedging collateral of $2,057 located on broker's accounts, which serves as the hedging collateral. Your objective is to reach a 10% profit target on the $100,000 prop account, or $10,000. If the prop account is successful, you lose $960 from the broker account, but you move on to phase two. For phase two, you'll use $1,035 from the $2,057 to hit a 5% target. Again, if the prop account wins, you'll lose the $1,035, but will advance to a funded account, positioning you for future profits. On funded one, your target becomes 0.2%, which is just $200 with a collateral of $62 on the broker account. So let's again assume that the prop account wins and you meet the 200 target. Remember, the profit split is 80%, which will give you $160 and $40 for the prop firm. The $160 will then be added to the $600 of the challenge cost refund, which will bring the broker account balance to $760. The same process is repeated for funded 2, but things will become different from funded 3, where you will make money either for a win or a loss. Before we move on, note that there are payouts for winning funded 1 and 2, but they get reinvested for the next hedging collateral. Now, let's talk about the second case scenario, if prop account fails. In phase one, if the broker account wins, you will make $640, which will be added to the hedging collateral of $960. This will make the broker balance equal $1,600. We'll withdraw $600 to buy back a challenge and start back the process with the same $40 more collateral at $980. Note that we still have $1,097 available on the side for phase 2 and funded 1 that we didn't use yet. Let's say we fail in phase 2 now. The $1,035 hedging collateral will be added to the new profits of $1,620 to have a $2,655 balance. This will be enough to cover for the new challenge, including the hedging collateral already burned in phase 1. After the account gets funded on funded 1, we use last $62 hedging collateral and make a profit of $2,520 in case prop account failure. We get $2,582, which allows us to have enough to restart the process. And like that, getting funded or refunded is guaranteed. Funded 2 is same process, knowing we are using challenge refund as collateral. In case of failure, we make $2,920, which allows us to restart process for $2,657 and leaves us with a small net profit of few $100s. Now, on funded 3, where real money will be made on either case. In case of prop firm account failure, the profit you make is about $2,500, which will be added to the initial balance of $2,000 to give us around $4,600. For the restart, you will have to reinvest $2,657, which is labeled investment on the screen, leaving us with $1,950. Now, this $1,950 is shared between you and Exo Capital in a 50-50 profit share, leaving you with $975. In the case where the prop account wins on funded 3, you will have over $1,000. This is because after you get $4,653 from the prop firm, we have to reinvest $2,562 for next collateral, leaving us with $2,091. Again, it is an equal share with Exo Capital, leaving you with over $1,000 in your pocket at this stage. Back to prop firm account winning scenarios. On funded 4, the process is just the same as funded 3, where you make $6,400, reinvest $2,562, and get over $1,900 after dividing what's left by 2. Fast forward to Funded 5, which has the same process where you can make up to $3,200. The addition of your profits from Funded 3 to Funded 5 would have totaled over $6,000, an estimated amount to be made from completing the whole process. So how do we make over $30,000? Simple answer. This process can be repeated 3 times in a year, which means you can do this again 3 times. But keep in mind that each time you want to go again, you have to drop about $1,000 in hedging collateral, while Exo Capital drops the same amount for reinvestment. This will leave you with $5,000 per run. After you have done it 3 times, you will have made $15,000 for yourself. Now, no matter when you start, each phase takes 1 to 4 weeks, and altogether there are 7 phases, which takes around 16 to 20 weeks at most. Note that this profit only applies to 100,000 accounts, which means if you are on a bigger account, you will make more money. By compounding to unlock a 300,000 portfolio after you receive your first profits from the 100,000 account, you reach 30,000 annual net return on your first year from your original investments. So that's how we make over $30,000 with FTMO. Annually, we should yield around $45,000 from this 300K portfolio after the first year. In summary, Exo Capital offers a reliable pathway to getting funded or refunded while guiding you step by step to potentially earn over $30,000 on FTMO. You don't have to worry about making profits alone. When you succeed, we succeed together. With Exo Capital, you're not just trading, you're partnering with a team that guarantees your success. Click the link below to start your journey to $30,000 a year.